Hello, we're so happy to have you.
Happy to be here.
Can you introduce yourself to the camera?
I'm Sarah Lesko.
Well, you have been chosen for our Musician of the Month.
Thank you.
I'm going to ask you a couple of questions. You're going to answer them. So let's get started. How'd you pick your instrument?
Well, originally I wanted to play the violin because I thought it sounded super cool. But then my mom said that they don't have violin in the school band. And I was like, dang, what should I play? And then I remembered watching the flutes at my sister's band concert, and I was like, I think I want to do that.
Were you a little discouraged when you learned that they didn't have violins?
I was like, what the heck? So yeah.
Have you tried any other instruments?
Yes. I've played the clarinet a few times. I'm like kind of bad at it, and I've played the guitar occasionally. I know like 2 songs, and I have a 6-string electric guitar and a 12-string acoustic guitar.
What are the difference between those two besides the string count?
Well, my acoustic guitar is made of wood, and I don't really know how to describe the difference, but the electric guitar is electric and it plugs into an amp, which makes it louder, and it sounds a little like, I don't know. The acoustic guitar sounds
Would you say it
more
sounds
like
electric?
Woodsy kind of, like folky, because it's like,
Yeah, older tones.
Yeah.
Not in the newer rock style.
Yeah.
What's the hardest thing you've had to learn with your instrument so far?
Double tonguing, because I'm very bad at it, because it's evil.
What is double tonguing?
Double tonguing is when you kind of like move your tongue like in a wave while you also blow, so it's like doubles the amount of like articulation you have, but I'm very bad at it.
Is there anyone that like has helped you a lot with your musical career? Anyone that you would personally thank if you ever got the chance to?
I'd say that Mr. Harmon, he really helped me. When I came into high school, I was gonna quit band actually, and I didn't really think it was gonna go anywhere for me, but then Mr. Harmon saw my potential and he sent me to take lessons at SIUE with Dr. Shelley Munier, who's the flute professor there, and I started taking lessons with her, and then she helped me improve as much as I have, so I think I would have to thank both of them.
Do you plan to continue playing your instrument after your school years?
Yes, I'm gonna keep playing my flute until I am physically unable to play for the rest of my life. And I plan to minor in music in college, so I'll keep playing.
Well, speaking of that, we're gonna go off of the questions here for a minute. I heard around that you were in some sort of ILMEA?
Yes.
Could you tell me what that stands for?
ILMEA stands for Illinois Music Education Association, and what I really was at is the ILMEA district band performance thing.
What is district band?
Well, so I don't really know how to describe it, but basically we're in a district, and there's a bunch of schools in our district, and all the band kids, I guess, have the opportunity to audition for ILMEA, and so you have to play 3 excerpts, and you're judged by someone, and then if you get in, if they pick you, then you get to go perform in the concert, which was November 2nd this year.
Did you enjoy it?
Yes, I always enjoy it. I've been 2 other times before this time, and I always enjoy it.
Was it difficult to get in for you, or did you find it easier comparatively to everyone else?
Well, the first year I did it was my sophomore year, and I found it really hard. But last year I had an easier time, and this year I had an even easier time. So I didn't have too much struggle this year, but it definitely wasn't easy.
So what's the range of ages that was in it?
Well, they have a senior band and a junior band, and the junior band is junior high members, and the senior band is all high schoolers, so freshman through senior.
Do you remember the names of any of the songs that you performed there?
We played a song called Halcyon Hearts, and we played the Star Spangled Banner,
As one does.
as one does. We played this, it was called Albanian Dance, maybe. I think it was something like that. And we played one called Dusk. And we played another one, but I can't remember what it was called.
Well, I'm going to go back to the paper because I just had to go off on that for a quick second because honestly, it's a very big achievement having someone from our small school do all of that stuff. What's the biggest challenge you've had to overcome?
Probably not having a band director.
Not having a
this
band
year.
director?
Well, yeah, an official one.
Has it been... What's been some of the struggles with not having an actual band director?
Well, a lot of things. Since we didn't have an official band director, a lot of our members quit, so our numbers went down real good. And then the band director we have now, she does her best, but she hasn't been in the game for a long time. She's been out of practice.
13 years, I believe.
Yeah,
if I get that
long
correct.
time. So she's struggling, and we're all kind of struggling with it.
Mm-hmm. Has there been anything that has helped the band overcome this, or is it still an ongoing struggle?
I think it's definitely an ongoing struggle, but I think we're all trying our best.
Are you expecting like any lower numbers as everything comes down? Is there any concerts or performances?
Yes.
Because I know that things like pep band has been lower.
I think we're going to try to play at some of the boys' basketball games, but we haven't really discussed it yet. But we are planning on having a spring concert.
A spring concert. Do you know any songs that you guys are planning to play if we're allowed to have that sneak
Yes,
peek?
I think we are. We're playing a piece called Exaltation.
What's that piece like? Is it difficult, easy? Is the band starting to like get a hang of it?
I would say most of us are doing pretty well with it. Some of us are struggling a little, but I think we'll catch up. And I think it's a pretty suited piece for us as of now.
Do you know what the song is about, or is it simply a song in your eyes at the moment?
It is simply a song in my eyes. I don't really know.
Is there anything else that you'd like to mention? I've heard you've played the piccolo.
Oh yeah, I have played the piccolo. I was kind of bad at it. I had a broken piccolo. It didn't work very well.
Do you still try to play the piccolo?
No, I don't like to. I thought I would give that one up.
Focus on your main one.
Yeah, focus on the flute.
Well, I don't have anything else there. Is there anything else you'd like to tell us?
Merry Christmas.
Or happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Thank you so much for being our musician of the month.
Thank you.
We very much are excited to have you with the Cats Connection, and we are very excited to see how your career in music continues on.